And we are live. Hello, hello. How are you, Toyah?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. You're looking very tinsely.
I'm getting my festive sparkle on. What do you think?
Is that the Mariah Carey look? Is that what it is?
Don't get me singing Mariah Carey, honestly. You'll lose your views.
Oh dear. So thank you very much for hopping on live with me today. It's absolutely amazing. It's great to see you. How's things been?
Not too bad, not too bad. I would say a little bit of a, maybe not stressful, but a bit of a manic morning for all of those other mums that are out there. My two little girls decided to be absolute gremlins today. And it was like it was after 12 and I'd fed them and there was food everywhere and they were refusing to get dressed. And, what are we, 2 days into the Christmas holidays? I hate it for
Only another 2 weeks to go. You'll be all right.
only another 2 weeks. Yeah, only another 2 weeks. Oh,
Yeah, you better hope that Boris locks them down for another month.
yeah, Boris will be babysitting if they carry on like this, I tell you.
I'm sure he's got enough troubles with babysitting his own.
Oh dear.
Anyway, listen, it's
Oh,
it's it's great to see you. So, can you
happy to
give
be.
our viewers a little bit of information about yourself, just to give them a bit of background about you?
So a little bit of background. As I've just said, I've got two little girls and I've got an older son who's currently at university. Incredibly proud of him, studying psychology as well.
There you
I'm
go.
married. I'm 40. Can you believe it?
I'm not making
Um,
any comment. I'm long past that.
can only say good comments. Um, So, I mean, I could go into my full story, but it is a long one. I spent a lot of my, I would say, a lot of my 20s having sort of that confidence that's shown on the outside, but was very, really quite transparent. And on the inside, there wasn't a lot of confidence. And so, sort of led me down some dark paths, which took me a long time to recover from. So, it's basically why I decided to get into coaching now at the nice grand old age of 40 with a bit more wisdom, a bit more life experience in me to sort of say, I've been there and I completely understand it.
Yeah. So that's a lot of. So are you that type of person that lets people see what they want to see?
I was, yeah. Well, I am now. Sorry, yeah. Before it would be sort of putting a front on, simple little things like I wouldn't wear a particular color. I never used to like bright colors. I would never be all tinseled up. I didn't like wearing anything that was red and yellow and pink. I wanted to be black and grey. I would never be the sort of colourful dresser in the group, for example. Yeah, yeah, but now I would say that I pretty much don't mind what people do and don't see. I won't let people see me in my knickers and bra because it's not that pretty a sight. What's underneath it? But I'm not embarrassed to say this is who I am. Like this is what I can do. This is what I can't do. If I can't do it, I'm gonna try and learn to do it and take it from there.
Do you
Hmm.
think that happens as you get older? Do you think you
I
just get
think
to
for
that
me
age
it
and
did.
you just go,
I think for me it
confident?
did. But having an 18-year-old, I'm seeing a lot of this generation, this new generation that we've got. I've got an incredible amount of confidence, and they know their own mind. They know that they're able to stand by their decisions, and that, yeah, they know that there's consequences to their decisions. But they all seem to have an incredible strength about their own beliefs and their self confidence that I didn't have at 18. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think some people,
It's
some people it grows. I think some people it's there, and for other people we can help them get there.
absolutely. So just a little bit of information about your niche then. So how did you actually drop in? Because obviously you're a mindset coach, aren't you? Really, in terms of sort of empowering people, working with confidence. So you roughly sort of do the same sort of thing as myself, don't you? I guess.
Exactly. I am sort of the person that I want to help. So women that want to succeed in business, women that want to succeed in sport, but they've got that little voice inside their head that's stopping them from not I wouldn't say getting up in the morning, but getting up in the morning and getting things done, taking action. And this is the problem that confidence has. When we have a sort of lack of confidence, then it stops us from getting our dreams. It stops us from doing things that we should be doing. Thrive in the world.
Absolutely. So how would you define confidence then? What actually is confidence?
Well, confidence, sort of by the dictionary definition of confidence, is the feeling that you can rely on someone or something. But the way I sort of understand it, and I would explain it to my children, for example, is you can have confidence in your doctor, confidence that they're going to give you the right diagnosis, hopefully give you the right diagnosis. You can have confidence in a friend that, you can confide in them, you can trust them, they'll help you in many ways. You can have important conversations with friends. That confidence and that trust is really quite vital in our day-to-day lives. And then you've got the confidence in yourself and your own ability to perform in any given situation. And that's how our levels of confidence are created. It's how you feel you could perform in any given situation.
It's interesting, isn't it, when we talk about confidence. You and I have both got individual clients, and I'm sure, without revealing anything from an ethical point of view, your clients probably suffer exactly the same thing that my clients do, and that is confidence, the ability to go out and actually take action, as you say. But what would you say is the number one reason that you come across when you're dealing with your clients in terms of why they lack confidence?
I'd say that I would probably say that it's all to do with the stuff that's in our minds that's unhelpful. So it's the stuff that we don't have, which is our competence. It's negative past events, and it's our own opinion of ourselves. So then you've got like a subcategory to that, which is self-esteem, which can be how we look as well. So it's all of these things that are molded in together that create our certain level of confidence, whether it's 0 up to 10. So I mean, for example, sorry.
I was just going to say that's very interesting that I picked up on the statement that you just said about competence. So we have these different states, don't we, in terms of being unconscious competent, which is like the highest state for us. So in the roles that you and I do, I'd like to think that we've both got conscious competence. So we're very conscious about what we're doing because we know we've experienced it. We see it day in, day out when we're dealing with our clients.
Exactly.
But what tends to happen with a lot of our clients is they have what we call unconscious incompetence. Yeah, so they're totally unaware that they're not good at what they're doing. And then it goes up the scale from there, doesn't it? So that's quite interesting. Is there a question that you would sort of ask with regards to making our clients aware around their confidence?
Well, as you know, we have to ask a series of questions, and we have to keep peeling away. You ask one question, and you peel away. It's like a 1, and then a 1A, and then a 1AB, and you keep asking questions until you peel away down to a root cause. But some of the questions that we ask are things like, what can you do better than anyone else? What 5 things, for example, are you good at? Not what anybody else is. What are you good at? When have you overcome any difficulties? What successes have you had in your life? I mean, I've asked you, Stuart, what are you good at? What is the number one thing you'd say that you're good at, you're better at than anyone else? Because I'm going to say, if my husband's listening, I'm a better cook than him.
I'm great at talking. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. I think you know that. You've been on courses with me. One thing I certainly don't lack, I think, is confidence, is it?
No. That's good. That's good. We're in awe of you.
So there are 2 different types of confidence, aren't there?
There sure are. There sure.
So can you just explain to our viewers what the 2 different types of confidence actually are? Because they might be unaware that there are 2 different types of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't until we started training, to be honest with you. But you've got natural confidence, and it makes sense, and it goes back to our competence issue, our competence reason that we were talking about before. Natural confidence is a strong type of confidence. It's the strongest that we can get of the 2, and it is all built on competence. So if a client comes to you and they say that they're not competent about building a business, they're not confident about building a business, then it's only because, like me and many others, when you're trying to build a business, you've got to learn how to build a business. So you don't have the confidence because you don't have the competence. So that's what we mean by natural confidence. I mean, there's other ways. Natural, you can naturally be confident at cooking. You just pick up a pot and you cook. For some people, they're not as confident. My aunties, they're natural cooks. They've got so much confidence. They see something in the fridge, well, we throw that together. They make a good meal. Driving.
Dating's a good one.
Dating's a good. I would say dating is it could be inner confidence on the first, and natural confidence as you go forward. But driving, you become more and more confident as you learn to drive, and you become so confident because you're so competent.
Absolutely, yeah. So have you ever driven from A to B? Oh goodness me, how did I get there? Have you ever done that?
Sorry.
Have you ever driven somewhere? Oh my goodness me, how did I get here?
Yes, exactly. Because our brains are amazing. That last 5-10 minutes, you're so used to it. We're on auto drive, literally. Yep. And then you've got the other type of confidence, which is inner confidence, which is most people have heard of it. You've got to make it. You've got to fake it to make it. And this is it. When we say fake it to make it, it does sound like you're faking. And people say, I can't be somebody that I'm not. But I'll give you an example, which I like to always use. When you go into an interview, you are scared before you go into it. You're so nervous, you're so anxious, but you say to yourself, they want me for this job, so I'm going to show them what they're going to get. And I'm going to show them what they'll miss if they don't hire me. And you go into that job interview and you smash that job interview and then you come out and you're like, and that is the inner confidence. It's quick, and that's getting yourself to change your state quickly to raise your confidence level. So it's not as strong, it doesn't last for as long as natural confidence does, but gets the job done.
So just for the viewers, what Toyah was talking there about state, what she actually means is your mood. So how you are. So if I'm flustered, that is a state. Yeah, just to give you a sort of greater idea. So in terms of strategies that we can use then to improve our confidence, what types of things would you say that we can actually do?
Well, I'm an NLP lover. And so we love visualizing what you want to then you smash out the negative state that you don't want. And we don't like to say that things are good or bad. We like to say that they're helpful or unhelpful. And so we've got something called the emotional triad, where we want to visualize what we look like when we're confident. We want to visualize what we look like, what our posture's like. Are you hunched over? Are you standing up straight? What's our posture like? And then we want to visualize what we sound like. Do you talk really quietly? Do you talk strong? Are you loud? Are you quiet? And so once we visualize all of those things, you've got a character in your head. It's like watching a movie. You've got a character. Once you know who that character is, you've got a plan. And that in itself is competence. Once you can visualize and imagine that person, you can be that person.
Absolutely. So the triad system is fantastic. So just for those viewers, Toyah mentioned a word there called NLP. So that's neuro-linguistic programming. We're both great advocates of NLP. We love a bit of NLP, don't we?
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, reframing people's brains. It is unbelievable. And when we first started training and we were going through submodalities and all kinds of things like that, and we were saying, oh, try this, try that. I don't know about you, but I'm sitting there thinking, there's no way that this is going to work on someone. But it did. And it's amazing, isn't it?
It does.
The power of NLP is just unbelievable.
The power of NLP is brilliant. And, I tried it on my 3-year-old. She wouldn't go to sleep. I said, we can't keep doing this every night. It's taking forever to go to sleep. And so we just sat there and spoke to her, and we asked her question after question. She said, I'm angry. Why are you angry, Ava? And it turns out that something had happened at nursery, and something that's quite significant to her might not be significant to me, but it was significant in her world. And it had made her angry, and it had made her behavior awful the rest of that day. But once we peeled back and we used the NLP techniques and we said, why are you angry? What was it that the person did? How did it make you feel? And do you know what? I didn't think you could speak to a 3-year-old like that. You can. So if it's my 3-year-old, she talks a lot like a mother, but it works.
Absolutely, yeah, it's fantastic.
Sounds crazy as much.
I think we've probably come up to the end of our time today. So thank you very much for your insight into confidence. It's been a
Thank you for
pleasure seeing
inviting
you
me.
again. You're very welcome. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year with your loved ones. Obviously, you're in tier 4, aren't you?
We are in tier 4, yeah. So it's just me and my
Out in the
tinsel.
garden for you then.
We're out in the garden. We'll be out in the garden in the fields, but we're in London, so there's not really too many, you know, too many where we are. There's not that many wide open spaces. We have got one little bit, but so we'll make do. We'll make do.
I'm sure you'll have fun. So listen, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much again. Good to see you. Take care. See you later.
Too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye. So guys, that was Toyah talking about confidence. So tomorrow, set and manifestation, boss babe, Emily Taylor. We're going to be talking about manifestation. So enjoy your evening. Thanks for watching. See you all soon. It's been great talking to you once again. Hopefully we've given you some value around everything to do with confidence. And reach out if you're struggling in any way, shape or form. And I will be more than happy to